Welcome to Wise Beyond Bitcoin, where you come for the crypto neo news, education, and opportunities. My name is Lucas.
And my name is Ryan.
And as you know, we like to keep you abreast of the latest and greatest of what's going on in the world of crypto with an overall market, take our background in economics and share that perspective with you, not just crypto, which is why I have this little thumbnail up. We just recently started a new video series pioneered by Ryan called Wise Beyond Bitcoin Macro Outlook, where on a regular basis, whatever's coming out from the Fed, whatever's coming out that's of interest, that's happening in the markets, whether it's Evergrande?
Yeah, Evergrande, right?
Evergrande.
Right, or any other stories that deal with macro issues. We'll cover that.
We'll cover that too, because it's connected. We're a lot of people that got into blockchain and crypto got into it as an alternative and understanding problems with current national currencies and how they operate. So that being said, this is not financial advice, not marital advice, not medical advice. It's just educational, entertainment, information. We're sharing our research. We're sharing our perspectives, which we make mistakes and we learn from them. And so do your own research to be your own bank. That addressed, because I said, I will say that it's our goal to find that which is of a long-term. That's why the macro outlook, we're looking for projects that serve long-term value to the community and are going to be of service to bring harmonious solutions with blockchain and crypto. And that is why we have been covering a lot of Secret, because Secret Network, what can you say, Ryan, is out of all the cryptos that we've looked at over the years and different protocols, different EVM models and different forks and DAOs, what about Secret is unique to everything else out there?
Well, the fact that they take privacy serious at the level of, the foundational level. It's that's at the forefront of it, and that was what makes it unique, right? There's other smart contract chains. There's even other smart contract chains in the IBC, like Juno, right? But none that fill that privacy need the way it does. So that's the thing is privacy, and that's something that other protocols have taken a stab at, but like even with Monero, but everybody knows about the supply issue surrounding the originator address and the questions around what's going on there. So Secret does not have that, and that's kind of, and then the fact that it's a smart contract platform. So you put those two things together and you get, something that's pretty unique.
Exactly. It's built for building applications, whereas Monero is built like Bitcoin just to be a payment.
Right. A means of payment.
It means payment. So digital payment only, whereas this is a smart contract platform to build DAOs and protocols. And I'm also going to show the map of zones, because we're showing the growth Secret has taken in the last year, but it's over a year old. They've been developing and building on this for quite some time. However, before you see a tree, there's that time where the seed is just putting out roots and you don't even see anything above the ground. And a lot of these protocols, that's really what we're dealing with. We're dealing with development that was going at the foundation, at the roots, before there was fiat gateways, before there were really easy access to bridges,
cross-chain bridges, right?
Absolutely. So we'll get to how a lot of that development has happened recently and what's going to happen. Oh my gosh, the map of zones. There we go. And something that's happened recently in the last year was their Supernova upgrade. And that Supernova upgrade was an upgrade that officially connected them on that Rust language to the IBC, Inter Blockchain Communication Network, which you see here is live and interactive. So when new blockchains come about, each one of these are their own blockchain that you can see, and you can see which blockchain has channels that are validated and functioning currently, and to which other blockchains. Crypto.org is the other side of crypto.com, which just purchased LA Staples Stadium. Osmosis is the premier AMM, which is just fast and cheap and fun and has done very well for a lot of people and is just exciting to use. Cosmos Atom is the big security, as they say, building out a lot of security for the whole chain that most people are familiar with and have access to. And we'll go through that. We go through the whole thing right now. But the point is that all of these blockchains, they know one thing, that if they value privacy, there's one chain that they're going through, and that's this right here, Secret. Secret is connected to the big ones, Juno and all these others, and they're saying, hey, you know what? We value privacy. So take us on that journey. In fact, I think before we run into the article, which we get to real quick, I think if I
Yeah.
just show this.
Okay. Yeah. How you wrap different assets in the IBC using Secret. This is really cool.
More coming soon, as you can see with Juno and Huahua coming. But check it out. DVPN, decentralized VPN service, Osmo, UST, that stable coin. Are you ready to wrap it? Luna, the other side of the Lunatary UST, Atom, Cosmos, Secret. Here you go. Boom, boom, boom. Put the amount in, click wrap. I have a video on our channel that shows you how to wrap Secrets, so you can get the idea with using your Kepler. And that's beautiful. You can use these now in a private network away from public peering blockchain eyes, and involved in all those things that people are used to. It's like people have been training for Secret for the last 2 years. Hey, do you know how to use an AMM? Do you know how to use a DEX? Do you know how to provide liquidity? Great. Now come over to a chain that's built to do this while respecting privacy.
Right.
Now that you've practiced over there.
It's
right?
definitely the missing leg on that, on the trilemma, the 3-part stool. It's really a 4-legged stool, right? That's what we always argue. And privacy is the undervalued 4th element.
Absolutely. It really is. And
so let's jump into, you mentioned earlier Supernova was 2021 phase where they integrated with IBC, and that was huge. So we have a new one we want to announce here. What, Shockwave?
Shockwave. So this just came out, I think today. By the time this video comes out, maybe a day or two ago. We'll see how long the thumbnail takes. But the this is about what's happening over the next couple quarters. So it's whether this comes out today or tomorrow, it's negligible. The information that we're covering is like the roadmap. It's the focus. I love what they're doing. They're saying instead of this ambiguous roadmap, we're going to come out with a specific focus on what we would like to do during this time, as it's a very long-term project. They've been around for a while. They're going to be around for a while. So knowing that, what do we want to do with our resources and what's going on in the world right now to maximize and to help grow the community? And that's Shockwave is saying, boom, let's do a Shockwave. Okay.
Well, let's run through this article and see what jumps out.
The next phase of Secret Network's explosive growth, the critical pillar and privacy hub for Web3 in 2022, onboarding hundreds of projects and hundreds of thousands of users. Hey, look, hundreds of thousands of users, they're going to need to know where to go to operate a wallet and how to stake and what's happening. We've got all those playlists and all those developments. So let's figure out what to be excited about. 2021, the year Secret Network soared. We saw that. You talked about Supernova.
Yep, Supernova, wrap that up. I like how it talks about NFTs and the various development, the apps and things that they've launched this year. That's huge. 8,000 secret agents that have been registered. So we're going to get more into that a little later on. And so, yeah, now we're on to this part talking about Shockwave itself and what are they trying to do. And the point here is that they're going to focus on 3 big goals: 100 new projects building on Secret's ecosystem. Then they're going to also focus on onboarding hundreds of thousands of new users onto Secret apps. And then they want to have multiple Secret apps achieving 10,000 plus active users. So it's really about maximizing these goals, or maximizing these targets, right? In terms of goals about development and adoption. That's the big takeaway. And then, so what are they going to do? That's the question. How are they going to incentivize these metrics, the achievement? How are we going to achieve this? And that's the rest of the article kind of gets into that, where what they're going to be working on. So essentially the core metrics will be developer onboarding, education, community growth, active addresses, active validators, daily transactions, contract interactions, TVL and Secret DeFi, and then of course active collections of Secret NFTs. further, there's a little section, I don't know if you see the image, but talks about what the different actions they're going to take. And it's going to be funding and incubation opportunities that'll be made open for people. That's one. There's going to be improving developer tooling and support, so training. There's going to be empowering. There's different options for scaling and empowering global community. That's what they're going to look international. That's the other. And then there's going to be an increasing global availability of secret for secret. So making it available international. So that's another focus.
Well,
so let's unpack some of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, while you say that, there's also a video how to buy secret. We've got actually a playlist on all the technicals to walk you through how to get a wallet, how to buy secret. There's a video how to stake it, how to choose a validator. And we actually have a whole video series we're starting on choosing different validators and what different validators do in the secret community. So check that out. And we also do updates on secret NFT community, which is thriving and vibrant, and they are doing a lot to help grow adoption and to give back. So I was going to say, you talked about opening up to the world at large. Well, let's say secret swap, when you say how to purchase, let me do that.
Yeah, that's definitely get that out there, because that's one of the first steps.
This is huge. Most cryptocurrencies you cannot do this with. I mean, this is actually really a big deal.
Yeah, direct fiat.
This is
onboarding.
Really big. Not many. There are some out there, but many cryptos you have to get Ethereum or Bitcoin and move around. This for in every country except for the United States at the moment, for now. But look at every one of these countries. If you have a debit card or credit card, if you have access to your funds, you click on it, you tell them how much. Not, it has to be within a certain amount. There's 5,000 pounds. So it calculates it, boom, boom, boom. There's your fees, and there you go. It's in your wallet directly. It's so
convenient.
There's no issues. So, and then you can wrap it right here. That's huge, allowing this many people to come into crypto and right into privacy. This is the closest thing, as we've talked about, the closest thing that you'll get to find of cash in blockchain and crypto, where you allow people to have something of value, put it on a ledger, but when they want, take it off of a ledger and exchange it with who they want. This is
anonymously, right? Just like you would with cash.
Right. Okay. So that's what we just wanted to give a shout out there for when you talk about being set up to onboard the world. That's already done. And Shockwave is talking about what's going to happen. So they're already have the floodgates. I mean, it's already ready for when they're pumping out the marketing, pumping out the education, pumping out the opportunities for people all over the world, because privacy is all rights are equal opportunity to people wherever you are, no matter what your language, no matter what you have the same right. So here we go.
I love how they make that the global and international focus with privacy as a human right kind of stated at the forefront. That's awesome, because that's something that you don't always hear that, right? That's another example of the ethos that kind of drew us to this project.
Absolutely. Increasing global availability. There's such a lot of the cryptocurrency communities we've experienced. I will say that because there's actually an ethics and ethos about the right of privacy being a need for those who are aware of how public ledgers work. There's a strong community, a very, very strong community, stronger than what you get. Some communities are like, we're all going to get rich. It's like, there's a community who are like, yes, we have the potential of being successful and understanding what happens, but it's the importance of recognizing we're not successful if we don't have privacy and blockchain. I mean, what's a world with blockchain and crypto if it moves down this Orwellian panopticon direction where,
Right. That's well said.
Yeah.
So yeah, it kind of gets a little bit into the incentives and the grants they're going to make available for developers to try to expand and incubate new projects and get more development. And they talk about successful examples of this, like the Monero Bridge and Ultramail, as well as Sienna Network and Shade Protocol. And we've done videos on those specifically because all three of those are very cool projects.
Mhm.
And check the video list for those.
And we'll do
And
more
we're
because
gonna do more. Yep.
more developments. In fact, another one's coming out. Alter Mail is hot off the press, and they continue to add more dynamics, more developments, chats. They're connecting so that people can bridge to Web 2.0 mailing. I mean, there's stuff still in the works, but the reality is that these are babies. I mean,
Yeah.
they're functioning protocols that are already amazing. Where else are you going to go? What other blockchain are you going to go where you're going to say, oh, you know what? I also have an emailing service where I can send
Right.
someone a private message and no one else without the private keys can access it. You're
And
not
private stable coins with Shade. Yeah.
so and see a network lending, private lending. So,
Right.
having the infrastructure there right now already built out, and I'm excited for the Shockwave. We're going to be a part of the Shockwave, so put the notification bell if you'd like to be a part of the secret Shockwave. Secret agents grow the network, grow the community,
Right.
and as people are educated and filled with the knowledge of the benefits of blockchain and crypto and decentralizing the storage of information, they'll also understand the importance of privacy with public ledgers and how
Right.
it's good to, yeah, exactly. Not to beat that.
Yeah, one more thing we'll hit on with development. There's going to be some tutorials and some onboarding and different documentation that's going to be created in order to make development easier and to kind of facilitate that. So that's going to be good. Some how-to guides and that sort of thing. And further, there's going to be a hackathon, secret, and probably more than one, I imagine, right?
Mhm.
Various hackathons in order to these are going to be with I believe with cross-chain with Cosmos, if I'm reading that correctly. And so that's going to be great. See what kind of development to come out of that, and as well as a collaboration called NF Terra, which will be between Terra Secret and multiple NFT projects in both ecosystems. So altogether, that's exciting to see what comes out of that.
I want to give it love. I know I scrolled past it because I'm not a developer, but if you or someone in your family knows who is a developer, they are doing some amazing incentives to help grow the network, to help build dApps, to make it more robust. So if any of these languages and any of this information looks familiar to you, all these links will be left below so you can check it out or send it to someone you know, because being a part of this community, and this is early to be a part of this community at this stage is really, it's like, I feel it's almost like being at the beginning of Bitcoin. That's how
Right.
revolutionary and early and unknown that this protocol is in its stage. But let's check it out. Organize more secret hackathons. Yes. Expand and support the development committee. They have a lot of interaction. Check out Discord, get a Discord channel going, or what's it called, a membership. You don't need a membership. Log in, I guess it's a membership. Start a Discord membership, and they're free. You can access some really good information,
Lots of good stuff there,
some really good alfalfa you can feed off of. Fostering this even more is a big focus for us in Q1. We love helping developers. They're doing a lot to help people develop on the chain, which is great. Empowering and scaling the secret community.
Okay, yeah, here's the international element. I love the fact they like talking about the human right element there. Is that it's so cool. So what are we talking about? What are they going to be doing? They're going to be doubling down on the global community aspect, right? So in person and online events, education materials in various languages, tutorials, local events, all kinds of cool stuff. So looks like community building globally is the goal here. And then not only that, but they're going to be expanding the secret agent program. And I know this is something, Lucas, we've both been interested in. So you might want to talk about that.
So I just started learning about this and participating a little late to the game, but it's really fun. It's about, if you want to support Secret Network and you're excited about helping grow the community, there's an interactive program where you can submit your email, the fill out a form. It doesn't cost anything, and it'll get back to you, and you can jump in on Discord, and there are certain missions, certain tasks that you can accomplish, and you can do it daily. You can do certain things at your own leisure. There are open projects that are not being mentioned directly in here, but there are actually open projects that you can find out where you can help people developing on things right now if you have those skill sets to add value. And there's
It's very cool.
there's a point system. There are rewards distributed at times. I haven't seen how that part works yet, but it's fun because you're a part of a community that's there learning information as it's happening, as it's going on, because they say, hey, if you want, you can help us share this on Twitter, help us share this, in social media. So you're kind of getting that information right there as it rolls out. It's just a great resource, and it's fun to support. We're always about participation is key. When you come into blockchain and crypto, it's decentralized. So look at something that you appreciate, that you want to support, because whether you're mining or staking it, it's by hodling, it's by being a participant that these networks are even able to grow. That's how they become robust. And this is something that it's hard to look at a lot of other projects when you understand the value this brings to crypto and where it is and how far it's come, because there's some,
and being a part of the secret agent group sounds really cool. There's over 8,000 that exist right now. And these folks have an opportunity to get rewards, and they have opportunity to go to special events, get secret. They have unique agent NFTs that are available. So there's all kinds of cool little perks and incentives, for doing these tasks and building this community. So I think there's a link in this article as well, which we'll post below if you're interested in that.
Shucks, we may run independent. I would love, just like we did before. Well, we go into the details, but we've done some
something to look at.
Blockchain education outreach before, and it would be really neat to be able to do so with
secret,
because most people don't understand how public blockchains work. So we'd be able to explain the innovation of Bitcoin, explain Ethereum, how these things are great,
and then the privacy element, why that's important.
Explain why this is truly a mature layer, a mature dynamic iteration that needs to be looked at more seriously. And it's already gotten to the point where you can't deny it anymore.
Well, and then wrapping up, there's going to be a focus on making secret available internationally, and with the IBC integration, that's already there's been a big movement towards that already, and then the direct fiat on ramp, which is available as well. So but yeah, that's the focus, an international community, as well as building the one that's already growing here. So yeah, very cool to see all the adoption and development is the focus going forward, and lots of incentives and actions and projects moving us towards that future. So onwards and upwards.
Yeah.
Right.
And I like how they say there are many ways you can support. You don't have time to be a secret agent. You're not interested. You don't have time to provide liquidity. We'll have videos on that too.
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
The way for both their protocols. But you could be a delegator just by delegating to a validator and staking secret. You're helping support, and you're earning rewards at the same time. And why we're doing that validator series is because if you choose certain validators, you actually, on top of getting your rewards, can support a charity. You can earn you can earn NFTs.
Potentially, there's airdrops.
You can earn airdrops and will earn airdrops. Yep. And many of these validators are very outspoken about how they give back. So it's really fun and exciting once you understand how it works and how to become involved. And we are here to help show you every step of the way. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. You know what to do. And if you want to learn about other places in the secret ecosystem or about crypto, DeFi, and DAOs, I'm going to come over here. No, I'm not going to go to playlist. That's a mess. Actually, it was okay. Cover playlist. We've got the macro outlook. We've got how to start crypto, secret NFTs, crypto secrets revealed, breaking it all down. That was the Shockwave. We'll be a part of the Shockwave. Let's let this knowledge of the importance of privacy and blockchain ripple out as more people and mass adoption becomes imminent. Let's help educate those who are excited about crypto to be excited about privacy and crypto too.
Yep, well said.
And until the next time, have a beautiful day. Namaste, y'all.